Welcome, distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and friends. I am Rafael Calixto, the interim principal here at H. Ellis Technical High School, and I will be your master for today's ceremony. We would like to start by taking a moment of silence to honor and remember those that we have lost. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Alfredo Tebow to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Alfredo. Please welcome to the stage Hope Reynolds and Alexis Schutthauer to sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, on the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Marshals, please sit the class of 2021. We all may be seated. Welcome, class 2021. You can do better than that. Let's get that one more try. Welcome, class 2221. All right. I feel honored and lucky to have been your interim principal during this last year, a difficult year. I'm extremely proud of all of you. I do not have to tell you how incredibly difficult this has been on all of you. Your families, your friends, your neighbors, your school, your bus drivers, your cafeteria ladies, your clerical secretary, your school nurse, sometimes your school principal. I am extremely proud to say that all of our seniors today will be receiving their high school diploma. At this time, we would like to present Kyle Callie's family with Kyle's high school diploma. Having all our seniors receive their diploma, it's a great accomplishment, especially since this is the largest class in Ellis Tech's history, 185 graduates. This achievement is a testament of the support you all have received and dedication from your loved ones, your teachers, and everyone involved in the Ellis Tech community. As a leader of your school, in August, I myself felt some tragedy as I lost my younger brother. I had to make a choice: become the interim principal at Ellis Tech, or drown in my sorrows, and who knows what would happen. When I came to school this year, I was expected to have all the answers, guide you to a brighter future. Through an extremely challenging time in my own personal life and in my professional life, I soon began to realize Ellis Tech is a special place. The reality is that you students, you teachers, the faculty, the staff at Ellis Technical High School were my guiding light. You have accomplished so much in one of the most difficult times in our educational history. When we reflect back on this year, of course, we will remember the devastations of this pandemic and how it impacted our school year, the day-to-day operations in our lives. However, I assure you, you won't find any good in being in your sorrows. However, I urge you not to spend time focusing too much on the negative and on the unfairness of what you may have felt. I believe that unfairness is a state of mind Do not drown yourself there of pondering why life's not fair. Instead, get an answer out of that negativity and move forward. Instead, you should learn from these experiences and apply those lessons to your future interactions, your goals, your path, your life. Focus on the positive. I would like you to move forward and recognize the great achievements you all have accomplished during this difficult time. Recognize that you are stronger today than you were a few months back. You are achieving all amazing things. Recognize those achievements. Celebrate them. Life is too fragile. No one's achievements are more important than others. They're yours. No one can take that away from you. Also recognize that although these achievements are truly yours, it really took a village this year to get you to today. I encourage you to say thank you to those that you love. Say thank you to those that supported you. Say thank you like you've never said thank you before. You never know when life might go away. And please know, 185 graduates are graduating. You will never be alone. We have students going to the military service. Thank you for your future commitment. We have students in this class starting their own business. Thank you for your entrepreneurship and determination. We have students here pursuing their trades, going into the workforce, going into the union, becoming great work people in our communities. We have students going to post-secondary education to continue their education, some of them inspired to be teachers. Maybe I'll see you back here at Ellis Tech. Thank you for the hope. Whatever path you chose and you're gonna choose, please understand that you and only you control your success. You and only you control the effort and attitude you will put forward into your future and your goals. To the students, teachers, faculty, staff, and families, you are Ellis Strong. Your ability to adapt to what may have seemed like an impossible year is admirable. Your understanding and compassion when you were completely stressed out, it is remarkable. Your ability to be inflexible, recognizing what really matters in life, is enlightening. Your perseverance and ability to keep moving forward keeps hope to a brighter future. Your courage, your determination to succeed and to uplift one another, it's unprecedented. It is heartfelt. I am truly lucky to be part of this community and to call myself your principal. To our seniors, a special group. I've been with you guys for 4 years. We've had our good times, we've had our rough times, but we've also had some fun. Tough times will come. It's part of life. Tough times won't last. Don't let it keep you down. You have proven to have what it takes in an extremely tough world. Continue to work on your weaknesses, build on your strengths. Remember, nothing worthwhile is ever easy. You need to earn it. You will, your Ellis Tech grads. I wish you all a future filled with achievements, happiness, and laughter. Be kind to all. Do not take anything for granted. If you're going to dream, dream big. Stay in touch. Best of luck. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to call Mrs. Smith, our assistant principal, who will introduce our salutatorian.
Hello. My name is Sarah Smith, and I would like to welcome the class of 2021. Parents and family, friends, and distinguished guests. It's my honor this year to introduce the salutatorian for the class of 2021. I'm a new administrator to this school, and I've had the honor of getting to know these graduates over the last few months. This student in particular has certainly been a pleasure to get to know. And even in the short time that I've known her, I'm certain that she will succeed in the next chapters of her life, just as she succeeded in all her endeavors here at Ellis Tech. I also took the opportunity to ask some people here about her who know her better. Who is she really? When asked to describe this student, the words that came up again and again were not a surprise. She's passionate, hardworking, driven. She sets goals and then achieves them. She's always strived for the best. In her shop, which is electrical, her work ethic has inspired others around her to do more, to be better. She's a mentor to those younger students in the shop, sometimes even to the older students. During Exploratory this year, she volunteered to come in to help acclimate the freshmen, which her shop teachers say was a huge help to them. Outside of the classroom, this salutatorian is involved in her school and in her community. She shows up at events like open house, shop expo, and freshman orientation to lend a hand and to be a role model. She's an athlete and a team captain. And even on the basketball court, she always gives her all. That's why her coaches say she's always the most likely to be covered in bruises after a game. She always plays with full intensity. In the fall, this graduate will be attending the University of Connecticut on a presidential scholarship. She hopes to study exercise and nutritional sciences, but she's also realized she has an interest in education. One of the things she shared with me, which I found so moving, was that here at Ellis Tech, everything just clicked into place. She was quiet coming in as a 9th grader from a private school. She thought she knew what she wanted, architecture, but she was open to the many possibilities and went through Exploratory with an open mind. It was in electrical where she felt the connection and where things made sense, and she began to find out what she was made of. Through sports like track and basketball, and through classes and clubs such as the National Honor Society and the Student Council, she found her voice. She realized who she really was, and now she describes her 4 years here at Ellis Tech as the opportunity to grow into and see herself become what she described to me as a complete person. She loves helping people in the classroom and beyond. At heart, I think she's an educator. And through our conversation, she articulated the many ways she acted as a mentor and as a teacher throughout her years here. This graduate is an excellent representative of what we hold dear here at Ellis Tech. She's achieved both academic and technical education mastery. She's prepared for post-secondary education and whatever lies beyond. But she didn't get to this milestone on her own. This recognition is also due to her parents, her family, her friends, her teachers, her coaches. Your support and belief in this student have helped her achieve this honor. As we say goodbye and wish her luck, I know that whatever path she chooses will be the right one. She will continue to learn and grow along the way, and in turn, she will make her impact on those she comes in contact with. I'm excited what the future holds for her, as I am confident it will be an excellent journey. It is my honor and my pleasure to introduce to you the salutatorian of the class of 2021, Amber Cutler.
Thank you for that. My name is Amber Cutler. I'm graduating from electrical. Over the last 4 years, there have been a multitude of people that have dedicated so much time to helping me succeed. In fact, not only have they helped me, but every single one of my classmates. I want to start off by thanking my mom and dad. Without you two, I would not be here today giving this speech. You two have always wanted to watch me succeed, and I hope that I will continue on the right path when I enter college. As for my teachers and coaches, I'm incredibly grateful for every single one of you. All you have given me is so much, even in the tough times. Watching me grow and leading me down the road to college has been a great journey. Sadly, it is now over. But that just means my new chapter is beginning. I have had the honor to go to school with some great people, and I wish them all luck wherever they end up in life. All of you have had a great impact on me, and I hope that you can say the same. My freshman year, when I entered Ellis Tech, I had no idea what I wanted to do or what I was here for. I remember seeing my shop exploratory list and not wanting to take electrical because I thought it would blow something up. When the day came and I had to take electrical for my 2-day exploratory, I dreaded every second of it. Mr. Murdoch helped me grow into a confident electrician that I am today. Mr. Famiglio also had a huge part in the person I am. Mr. Murdoch and Mr. Famiglio soon called themselves my shop dads, making fun of me for the smallest things, but most importantly, taking care of me. They later evolved into my basketball coaches. Mr. Famiglio even brought in some prom dresses for me to try on, but I guess I was a little too beefy for them since I had to buy my own. Every moment I had with the both of you was worth it, and I'm gonna miss you seeing you around. In middle school, I never imagined myself playing any sort of sport. I decided to make the change, and I'm certainly happy that I did. I have been a 3-season athlete all 4 years here at Ellis Tech, and it has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. It has shaped me into the person I am today, along with all of my coaches. Mr. DeGray, Mr. Ouellette, Mr. Papuga, Mr. Orcott, Mr. Murdoch, Mr. Famiglio, and of course, Mr. Sharon. All of you began as my coaches, but now I like to call you all my friends. Coaches want nothing but to see you succeed in your sports, but for my coaches, they want to see my teammates and I succeed in everything. These types of coaches deserve nothing but their athletes' gratitude and respect, and that is what I will always give them, regardless of where I am and who I turn out to be. And of course, I want to address my classmates. I have developed close and unexpected friendships with a good majority of you. I will miss you all terribly, but I guarantee that this won't be the end. Even though our years here weren't exactly how we anticipated, we got through it, and I am more than proud of us. You all have so much potential, and I wish you nothing but warm hugs and good luck with whatever path you decide to pursue. And to the classmates that I'm attending college with, I'm beyond excited to see where we end up in 4 years. You all have so much talent and drive to achieve your goals, and I will always be cheering you on. My goal over the last 4 years was to make an impact on everyone here. Some days were hard to keep a smile on my face, but that's okay. You don't need to be perfect, because no one is. But if you try your hardest, that's all anyone ever asked for. I am thankful for where I ended up as a senior in high school, and I hope I will do similar things in college. I will see you at one point or another, but until then, peace out, homies.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Navarro, one of our other assistant principal, who will introduce the valedictorian.
Thank you, Mr. Calixto. Again, please give it up again for our salutatorian, Amber Cutler. Good evening. Again, thank you to everyone for joining us tonight as we celebrate our students and the class of 2021. As mentioned already, my name is Rolando Navarro, and I'm one of the new assistant principals here at Ellis Tech. I'm not new to the district, as I've worked for the tech schools for the last 12 years, but I am new to the Ellis community. I've got to say that it is a tremendous honor to work here and be accepted not only by the students, but the staff, the families, and everyone involved in this community. We have excellent teachers, and even more importantly, we have extraordinary students. As a new administrator to the building, working through a pandemic, it's been extremely difficult to build relationships that are personal with students, definitely during hybrid learning, distance learning, and so forth. In an effort to learn more about this particular student, I was able to have a sit-down conversation with her, and definitely, I absolutely learned a lot. Before introducing the valedictorian for the class of 21, I'd like to share a few things about her that some of you may already know, while others will hear for the first time. I asked this student what motivated her to continue learning and become number one in her class. She said at the end of her 9th grade year, she was informed by her counselor that she was the number one in her class, and she didn't want to lose that spot. From that point on, she was determined to keep the number one spot moving forward. She also said she wanted to be the best version of herself, and she would be disappointed if she did not fulfill that obligation. Another question I asked was for her to explain to me who she felt helped her and or supported her the most along her way. Even though I could not see her face due to the mask she is wearing, I could tell how excited she became to share her response. She said her grandfather, who just passed away in September, was one of her biggest supporters. Before passing away, his one wish was for her to keep trying her best at school. He would have been so proud of her to learn that she has met this accomplishment. I also asked her how she wanted to be remembered by others. She replied by saying that she was happy to be named the friendliest by her peers in the senior superlatives because she works really hard on being positive and respectful to others, and also wants people to know she is someone that can be counted on. She is a firm believer that you may never know what people are going through, so you have to treat others kindly and work together in order to be successful. Lastly, I asked what advice she would give other 9th graders coming to Ellis Tech. She confidently explained that students should not let the negative people bring them down. If someone tells them they can't do something, they should use that as motivation to try even harder to reach their goals. Without further delay, please welcome me introducing to you the 12th grade National Honor Society President, President of the Architecture Club, Senior Mentor, and now the 2021 Valedictorian, winner of the Presidential Scholarship that includes a full tuition for 4 years at the University of Connecticut, which will be attending and living on campus in the fall studying psychology, and she aspires to work and help children after she graduates. Please welcome Brianna Gio.
Hello, fellow graduates, family, and friends. I am extremely grateful that you are able to join us here today, and I am honored to be in this position. Although I have worked hard to be where I am, I would also like to thank several people for encouraging and supporting me throughout my 4 years here at Ellis Tech. I came to Ellis not knowing anyone in my classes or any of my teachers. At the start of freshman year, Miss Caparelli was the first person to make me feel welcome. We ended up bonding over our love for Disney movies, and I even spent my extra time in study halls drawing her Disney characters, which she hung up on her board despite me being the farthest you'll ever find from a good artist. I would also like to thank a staff member here at Ellis Tech who I believe stands out for truly caring about her students, Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson has always provided us with a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on if we ever need anything. She truly cares about making a difference and encourages us to do the same. She always puts us first and makes sure we are comfortable with what we are learning in class. Miss Johnson is the type of teacher that every student deserves to meet and build a relationship with. Having a class with Miss Johnson will truly change your perspective on school. Lastly, for anyone who has had the pleasure of having Mr. Mizak, you would recognize the phrase, "Life's about choices." Despite this sounding harsh, it is what has carried me through class when I felt like giving up. I've enjoyed so many laughs and memories in this class that I know I will carry with me forever. So I want to thank Mr. Mizak for making me feel prepared for the next steps in life and always giving me a good laugh. All of us knew that coming to Ellis Tech would mean that we are placed in a shop where we have to spend the next 4 years with the same people. I am so grateful for this experience and would like to thank Mrs. Ackerman and Miss Green for creating a family. Because of them, I have created friendships in shop that I know will last a lifetime. Mrs. Ackerman and Miss Green have always treated us as their own, and I can say with confidence that we will always remember the lessons they have taught us and the impact they have made on our lives. Before I move on, I would like to take the time to remember our classmate and friend, Kyle Callie. He was a beloved son, brother, friend, and student. We all miss him dearly and wish he was able to stand here with us today. Kyle, thank you for all of the memories you have brought within and outside of Ellis Tech. You hold a special place in all of our hearts, and we will forever cherish the memories and happiness you have brought us. The biggest takeaway I have gained through all of these influential people in my life is, you don't have to be the best at everything you do, but you should strive to continuously grow your character, because the relationships you create throughout life is what will carry you through. 10 years from now, we aren't going to remember the grade we got on that science test, but we will remember the friendships we've gained and the memories we've shared. I don't have all of the information and advice in the world, but if I could give one piece of advice to myself and to all of you, it would be that it is not too late to mend those broken relationships. At the end of the day, people will not reflect on the small goals you've achieved, but rather the impact you've made on their life and the joy you've brought to them. Over the last 4 years at Ellis Tech, we have learned a lot, but one of the biggest things we have learned is that things can take an unexpected turn at any moment. Don't take even a second for granted. At the beginning of junior year, many of us were begging and crying for school to just be over. Well, here's the moment we were waiting for. This chapter is coming to an end. Each year, we wait for the next birthday, for the next Christmas, for the next school year to just be over. The real question is, why don't we just live right now? Enjoy this moment here together right now. That moment you are waiting for will still come. So cherish each memory on the journey to get there. Each day can be filled with wonderful memories if you allow yourself to let go and find joy in the little moments. Soon, we will be walking across this stage and saying goodbye. We will be moving on to the next chapters of our lives, whatever that may be. Although this time will be filled with hugs and tears, I hope we will try our best to stay in touch. We have gone through some of the toughest times, like attending school amidst a pandemic, and I am so proud of all of you. Wherever you choose to go in life, please promise yourself that you will follow your passions. Always live in the moment and never regret. This is the first and last time we will graduate from high school. For many of you, this may be the last time you ever step foot on the property of the school. Take it in, enjoy it, and of course, be proud of yourself. Chase your dream life no matter how far away it seems, because with passion, you can accomplish anything. I am truly honored to have met each and every one of the 185 students in the graduating class. You have all made an impact on my life in one way or another. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to especially thank my parents. They have always pushed me to be a hardworking student and a kind and genuine person. Without them, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I love you both so much, and I hope you know how grateful I am for you. As a final thought, if I could encourage you to do one thing today, it would be to make someone else smile and show gratitude for the little things they do for you. Life moves so quickly, and you never want anything valuable left unsaid. Thank you.
As you can see, what Mr. Navarro stated is true. We really do have some remarkable students in this class. They are all remarkable. Now we're very close to the moment you actually came here for, and it's to receive your diploma. But I'd be remiss not to ask you students to give a big thank you and an applause to Mr. Gallo and Ms. Manjo, your class advisors. They were key to making this graduation happen and for you to have a prom. More of a traditional setting than a drive-by. Before certifying present the diplomas, we're asking the crowd, the parents, friends, family, we know it's an exciting moment. We've been waiting for a while. But if you can hold your cheers and applause to the end so every student and every student's family can hear their name announced. Distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and friends, every Board of Education maintains a governing body responsible for establishing policy, requisites, standards for graduation. However, H. Ellis Technical High School governance is granted under direct supervision of the Connecticut Technical Education Career System and their Board of Education. This evening, Tanya LaPlante from our central office represents that Board of Ed. Thank you, Ms. LaPlante, for being here. Ms. LaPlante, through the principal's authority, I have been duly examined the technical and academic records of the class and certify that they all have met the requirements as set forth by the State Board of Education and are therefore eligible to receive their high school diploma. Marshals, please stand. Collision repair.
Automotive collision repair and refinishing. Robert Britland. Hunter Breyer. Jennifer Diaz Hernandez. Matthew Graham. Allison Gusky. Ethan Matthew Hemian. Emily Inez Hull. Gianna Imandi. Stephen LaPointe. Lexus E. Lyon. Andy E. Padilla. Logan Paul. Antonio Rojas. Joseito A. Ruiz. Connor B. Tellier. Automotive Technology, Gavin Botting. D'Artagnan Bruno. Braden C. Bukowski. Dakota J. Collins. Travis Cody. Isaiah Evans. Kyle Joseph Raymond Gisselson. Grant Goodale. Brandon Howard. Joseph LaCroix. Matthew J. Lapine. Devin Edward Markley. Jace Murter. Lennox Ortiz. Jack Andrew Rumsey. Damian Joseph Schofield. Alex Vargas. Carpentry, Cameron Bastian. Christian G. Carrion. Dante Dumont. Caleb O. Estes. Roy S. Harvey. Ethan Joseph Key. Isabella M. Lyman. Gavin Monges. Kyle Nickel. Adriana Padilla. Matthew K. Paskins. Haley Payne. Alexis Renee Schlotthauer. DeAndre Thareka. Joseph Tristan. Aiden Warner. Culinary Arts, Andreas Bowen. Hannah DeAngelis. Haley L. Doje. Natalia Ducharme. Paige Fuller. Gavin Matthew Fulton. Dathan Alexander Kindle. Raja Krozik III. Jordan Kresser. Francesca Daniela Pezza. Chloe Elise Robinson. Viviana Mercedes St. Jean. Brooke Suntheimer. Electrical, Noah Tokir Ahmad. Dominic Alvarez. Jason S. Angel Jr. Seth Ellis Ballou. Dylan C. Bemis. Mason Barubi. Ashley Bowden. Jocelyn Norma Collin. Amber Nicole Cutler. Caleb Furland. Spencer Morissette. Brenna O'Connor. Dylan Ryan Quinn. Mason Sorrell. Hunter B. St. Jean. Jake Arnold Stefanski. Zachary Wesolowski. Electronics Technology, Christopher Berkey. Tyler Bebo. Alexander Brockett. Jacob Dingman. Matthew Dingman. Jacqueline Gervais. Logan L. Johnson. Desiree Lane. Leonard Lovato. Christopher Charles Martineau. Tolan Mersick. Hope E. Reynolds. Tyler Rogel. Joshua Southwell. Christopher Windrow.
Hairdressing and Cosmetology, Caitlin Rebecca Bernier. Carrie Lynn Breer. Colby Campbell. Kiara Anna Cinque. Lily Reed. Savannah Gregory. Alexander Jacobson. Sarah Jakewith. Trey Johnson. Michaela Quinn Loisel. Cora Peterson. Nidia Lees Kiara Ramos. Justin Reynolds. Caitlin Smith. Alexius R. Stahora. Masonry. Owen P. Ballou. Brandon Boya. Zachary Bro. Travis Jacob Kennedy. Alex Davis. Richard S. Dion III. Jesse R. Dukas. Jason P. Gankars Jr. Walter Hagee. Gregory Hebert. John Iannata. Anthony Ives. Trent Menard. Russell Michael Montgomery III. Dylan Morton. Tyler Rankin. Cole M. Wilbur. Plumbing and Heating, Jared Bashan. Jalexi Beltran. Noah William Bernier. Joseph Blaine. Ethan DeRozier. Benjamin Elliott. Madison Shea Gendron. Caleb Cudla. Leo Raymond Levine. Roan Moran. Caleb Nato. Edwin Peckham. Jacob Robinson. Michael Edward Shanks. Michael John Spazzato. Alfredo Tebow. Precision Machining Technology, Cameron Alvord. Joran Thomas Ayer. Brandon Colello. Maximilian A. Doucette. Thomas J. Doherty. Anthony Richard Gallo. Zachary E. Calgren. Harley L. Laparo. Stephanie Lateral. Michael McCracken. Connor James Pigeon. Brian Platas Gutierrez. Vincent Peter Rebello. Gabriel Reinhardt. Samantha A. Remington. Tarsavong Sengasi. Zoe Tatro. Hunter A. Toll. Sustainable Architecture, Ava Atwood. Alora Bennett. Jared Bradley. Adrian Carrot. Natalie Creighton. Jonathan Fitzpatrick. Sage Foster. Aiden Franklin. Brianna Gio. John Goodwin. Darian Hernandez. Keith Cluin. Benjamin Listro. Nathaniel E. Mariano. Eric McGrory. Logan Elizabeth Riccio. Nicholas Shaw. At this time, I would like to invite Alfredo Tebow, Vice President of the Class of 2021, to join me on stage.
Hello, my name is Alfredo Tio. I am the Vice President of the Class of 2021. Each year, the graduating class leaves a gift to future generations. This year, our class has chosen to make a donation to CRAC in remembrance of Kyle Callie, a friend and classmate. CRAC is an agency whose mission is to engage and unite the individuals and communities of Eastern Connecticut around issues related to addiction, mental well-being, and suicide awareness and prevention. Thank you.
Marshals, please stand the class. Please welcome to the stage Class President Amber Culler for the turning of the tassels.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Please turn your tassels right to left.
I present you the class of 2021.